This modern ritual is none other than the original, but renamed, Cup of the Sacred Serpent, which gives the body and blood of our oldest god, the body and blood of the ancient serpent race. A 3rd century Persian teacher known as Manas, who said that Christianity had got things wrong and he was here to put it right, attempted to revive these old ways. Regardless of the Christian attempts to kill off Manichaeism, it survived until the 13th century. The Christian attempts to kill off Manichaeism, it survived until the 13th century. He is said to have revived Ophiolatreia, or serpent worship, where he taught that Christ was an incarnation of the great serpent, who glided over the cradle of the Virgin Mary when she was asleep at the age of 1.5 years. But the worship of the serpent was much more ancient than even Manas stated. In Britain, the serpent god was Hu, the dragon ruler of the world, a statement remarkably similar to that of the Ophites. The druid was known as a Natter, now known as an Adder. And as the adder was the symbol of the god Hu, the druids were Ophites of the original stock. They worshipped also Beli or Baal, so in this respect, the druids were probably the last truly serpent-worshipping priests in Europe. A remnant of ancient days, long forgotten but remembered in words and deeds. According to Herodotus, a sacred serpent was fed honey cakes once a month at the Acropolis in Athens. These honey cakes were marked with the omphalos. The superstition of the omphalos was widespread, like the serpent, belief from India to Greece. It is a boss or orb with spiral lines thought to represent serpents coiled. There are similar markings on ancient stone monuments across the world. To the Etruscans of ancient Italy, the omphalos was seen as a route to another world. It was placed in a trench called a mundus, and the first fruits offered into the trench, which was then covered by a huge stone. The entire city was centered on the spot, with all roads leading to and from it. This is a remnant of the idea that the serpent race came from another world, and the omphalos, a representation of the devices used for travel. Probably the most famous omphalos is the one now in the museum at Delphi. In Greek history, the Delphic oracle was called Pytho, or Python the snake, and she was active for over 1,000 years, getting involved in anything from mundane day-to-day prophecies to matters of state.